Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, man. Wow. This was shocking. This was shocking. So before we even get into this, well, this morning we had the CPI numbers, and the CPI beat at market expectations at 3.3%. Expectations was market expectations was 3.4%. So the CPI numbers fell. Inflation fell, which is it beat the markets, which is good. The markets went to the upsides. A lot of us, not a lot of us, but some of us had our laptops open. We went long on Bitcoin. I did 100x leverage on Bitcoin there, and basically over more than doubled my money there very quickly there on Bitcoin. So that was pretty good. And then I also made some money on Jasmine to the upside as well. I was actually down 50% on my I traded Jasmine, and I was down 50%. I just said, I only put 30 bucks into it on a 50x leverage. So I was like, who cares? And then it turned around and it went up, and I made 50%. So I made 50% on that Jasmine move to the upside. Plus I made over 100% plus on my Bitcoin move today as well. So good. All right. So that was pretty awesome. And then I flipped my Bitcoin out for USDC, and so that I wouldn't, take any losses here when Powell was speaking, because Powell is a guy that's very hawkish lately, and so they're predicting no longer three rate cuts now, right? They're predicting maybe one rate cut this year. And we don't know what month that is. It could be September, October, November, or December. We don't know. It's definitely not going to be July. July is going to be another pause, and so we didn't hear what we wanted to hear from Powell. He wasn't excited. He was excited about what they got today, but he kept saying, "Look, it's only one data." No, last month was the same thing though. Last month was good as well. So I'm not sure what that means for him. I mean, he just kept saying, "Look, we don't really care about this one data. I mean, it was a great data, but we don't really care." So it was really hawkish behavior, and I didn't like that. So I protected my profits, and I went into stablecoin there for USDC yeah. So anyways, it is what it is, and you guys can trade with me on Margex all day long. Links in the description. Of course, you guys already know that. I know some of you guys also traded, made some money. I think Brad said he made money on Bitcoin and ETH as well. So good for you guys who traded that to the long side this morning. And congrats to everybody who shorted the top there down to the bottom as well when Fed came out and started talking some stupid stuff, right? So, all right. And so then we were also looking for the settlement. Now, why in the world? This is the key point. If it's a settlement, why would you settle at the top and not at the bottom, right? So we were looking for 100, and for some reason I kept seeing 150 million flashing before my eyes. So I didn't know what that was in the dream. I mean, in the video I did a couple days ago, but it definitely wasn't this, right? So it must be. So I'm gonna keep looking out for 150 million or 150 million, because why was that flashing in my face during my video? I don't know, but anyways, either way, um, it might be for something else. So it definitely wasn't for SEC versus TFL. The TFL got taken to the cleaners here. Now, one of the things I did say though was that the SEC will free you if you pay them, right? So they will let you skyrocket and do your thing, and they'll let you go once you pay them, right? So I don't TFL Terraform Lab doesn't have $4.47 billion. So where are they going to get this money from? Unless they made an agreement with the SEC that, okay, we'll pay you 4.47, right? But we don't have the assets to do it. You're gonna need to let us. You're gonna need to free us. You're gonna need to free Doquan. Let the gag order go. You're gonna need to not pursue us any longer for criminal charges. You're gonna need to allow Doquan to promote UST 2.0 and Luna and all these other things, and you're gonna need to send our token to the upside so we can pay off this debt. If that's not part of the agreement, I don't why would you settle for this if that's not part of the agreement, right? You don't have $4 billion, 4.5 billion, 4.47 billion unless the SEC is agreeing to load up on it, secretly with them, and then pump the crap out of Luna, and get it on more exchanges and get it out there. I don't know. I don't know why TFL would settle for the top price when a settlement usually means that you're selling for bargain prices, right? If somebody says, "Oh, you owe me $2 billion," and then you settle, you're not going to say, "Oh, I settled for 1.97." Just what? Yeah, that's not a settlement. You know what I mean? Now, it is a settlement if you get perks like Do gag order removal, no more attacks on Lunk or Luna or USTC. Allow us to repay, allow us to move on, allow us to be free. No more chains on it, no more hidden bots and derivatives on us because we have to pay you back. So now you're on our side. Now the Fed, now the SEC, it needs to be on the side of Luna and Doquan and TFL and Lunk and stuff because they got to pay them back, right? So I guess we'll see how this plays out. But that's what's going on with that. I'm only going to be on this for 10 minutes. So and Diamond Hands had the breaking news first. Well, I'm not sure it's first, but he had the breaking. I saw Diamond Hands first, so and then I checked on Google to make sure it was true. So yep, and then Doquan's going to pay $204 million on his own. How much money does Doquan have realistically have left? I don't know. I have no clue how much Doquan has left, but uh, I don't. I mean, he does own Luna 2.0, so he can print money out of thin air, right? And so they can print, they can mint more tokens to pay this thing off, right? So as well, so they have to mint slowly though. They don't want to mint to the point where they crashing their own stock. I mean their own token here. But they can mint. They probably told the SEC we can mint and pay you guys back. Well, $1 million, maybe $1 million a month, or I don't. I mean, it's 4.4 billion. You got to pay more, way more than that. So how this is gonna play out, I don't know. But I'll be surprised if the SEC does anything with Doquan and Luna from this day forward. 4.4 billion is massive. So to then go after them criminally and all that, no, they have to pay this back. The SEC won $4.4 billion. So I don't see the SEC now saying, okay, now we're going to go to criminal matters and jail you guys. And then why would you do that if we have to pay you back 4.4 billion? We have to get to work. You see what I'm saying? So we have to get to work to pay you back. So I think this could definitely boost. Um, this is bad news, but it also could be a news that it can boost Luna and Lunk and USCC because now the SEC literally has to cheerlead them so that they can get their money, right? So you know, so this is going to be interesting to see how this all plays out. All right, so let's go over here and Luna's up 5%. So, um, yeah, head scratcher, right? So it's like it's not really a head scratcher because, like I said, like the SEC is going to need to pump this coin up now, to get their money, right? They're only worth $400 million. The SEC needs to pump this thing to $50 million market cap, $50 billion market cap to get their money, right? So, I wouldn't be surprised if the SEC, and the feds turn on the printers here and start pumping the crap out of Luna 2.0 here, until they get their money. Uh, I mean, they don't have 4 point some billion dollars, so why would they settle for that unless the SEC said we'll help you, we'll load up and we'll help you, come up and we'll get our money, right? So that's the only thing I could think about if I'm gonna say I'm gonna owe you $4.4 billion that I don't have, that means you're gonna help me to get it, right? So, so I don't know. Anyways, that's just so weird. I don't. Why would you settle for that unless it removes the unless they're gonna help you and it removes all of the Doquan's gag orders and everything, and Doquan set free. That could have been a cost, 4.4 billion to set Doquan free, and TFL was gladly willing to pay it because they know that Doquan can make them $100 billion in 12 months, right? So maybe that is. I don't know. We got to watch Doquan's Twitter because the gag order and everything could be removed, right? That's $4.4 billion. That gag order for Doquan better be removed, right? So that was the cost of freeing Doquan. $4.4 billion. We said, what is it going to cost to free Doquan? And, it was $4.4 billion most likely, right? Um, but Doquan, Doquan's powerful enough to make 100 billion in 12 months. We've seen, especially in the bull cycle. So, it is what it is. All right. So the SEC and TFL case is over. 4.4 billion in fines. Does it come with a Doquan gag order and freedom to Dubai to repeg and everything and to get these tokens going? Better, because that's a lot of money, and that's more than I don't know who's paid that type of fine. I don't know what crypto coin has paid over $4 billion in fine. I don't know. Might be the first one there. We know that XRP has paid over 100. Uh, how much does the XRP paid in lawyers and all types of criminal cases and stuff against them? It's got to be almost $1 billion by now. Probably like $300 million, maybe $200 million. This is 4.4 billion. All right, but hey, we're not dumping there. So I mean, we're up. So I can maybe after this video we will. I don't know. But look, the SEC probably is out of our hands now, and we're now free. That 4.4 billion will be cost to become free, guys. So I'm pretty sure that we're free. There's no way that, but this is TFL I'm talking about, so I can't say there's no way because I'm thinking of settlement, meaning it's probably 150 to 350 million, and now we're looking at 4.4 billion. But is that the cost of free Doquan? And if it is, then they were willing to settle at that price because they know Doquan can make them $100 billion a year. Okay, all right. We'll see how it plays out over the next, let's say, next 72 hours. We'll probably know more, right? We'll know more. The judge also needs to authorize it. That's the settlement numbers. The judge has to authorize it. The judge could say, no, I'm not going to authorize this, right? So it's just too much money. I don't know. We'll see what the judge says. Most likely the judge will authorize it. And maybe the judge will throw in that Doquan, you're set free. You can go to Dubai now. And if that, so we got to see those types of things. So and once the judge authorized it and everything, we'll see what Montenegro does. Does Doquan get his passport back and able to get to Dubai? And if that happens, even though we have to pay, even though TFL has to pay 4.4 billion, we will still skyrocket off of the if Doquan is set free here. That's the cost of setting Doquan free and not bothering Lunk anymore. Then we'll or in Luna and USCC, then that's the cost that's gonna be a cheap price compared to where Luna, Lunk, and USDC will go in the future, especially into this bull cycle, especially if we repay. So, okay. So just breaking that down for you guys. All right. So Genuine Labs proposal is on its way to passing. 5 days left, 21 hours. And then we got the Oracle pool, 4 days left. This should have already passed. This should have already passed, right? These two things should already be at passing threshold if the community even cared. But these two things are very important for the community going forward. And then it'll lead the way for Christopher's 1.5 burn tax, and many other things as well. So these two are very important. Oracle pool 0.1 there, and then I think Christopher's burn tax has a 0.15 for the Oracle pool, which is even better. But this is a 0.1 to get the job started to get that done, and then here is the tax to gas as well. All right, and that's going to help with apparently that's supposed to help with USTC burns and repegging stuff like that. So I don't know. Anyways, here is the burns for today: 16 million, which is really low, and then 27,000 for USTC. USTC was getting really hot there, as you can see here, and then all of a sudden we cooled off again. So, all right, and then we have staking 14.62% there for staking. All right, so 118 billion in the Oracle pool now, 407 million for USTC. They got a lot of USTC in there, 407 million. That's pretty good number for USTC in there. Or community pool. Okay, so we did have that big drop, and then we've been rising up since. Okay, so at some point we'll rise back up and hit and head towards USTC at some point here. Okay, and then let's check out the stats and 300 million lost in staking. So a lot of people are more confident right now in Lunk because of this outcome here on Luna, right? So Luna 2.0 is now has to pay 4.4 billion. But I believe that that's going to set Do Kwon and everybody free from the fat lady. But Lunk is looking good here because Lunk doesn't have to pay $4.4 billion. You know what I mean? And so people are really bullish on Lunk here. And, hey, Lunk doesn't have to pay that. That's Luna 2.0, right? So they have to worry about all that. Not Lunk. Lunk is set. Lunk is free from all that. So All right, so we got some top delegation losses here. Orion leads the way on that, and Firefly Capital leads the way on delegations. All right, so let's see if anybody's still jailed. Oh, man, missing signatures. 40 validators have missed signature in the last 24 hours. Jeez, look at Vegas. 1,000. Luna Punks, 1,000. I don't know why something's going on with the validators. I'm not sure why. Even Atomic Wallet, almost 500 missed signatures. Like, this is crazy. And we got 40 validators missing signatures here. So, yeah, I'm not sure what's been going on with the validators lately with missed signatures. All of them only missed 2 the last 30 days, which is awesome. Okay, Jesus Lord. Christopher only missed 5. That's awesome. Stakely only missed 9. So, at least, if you're only missing 10 or less under, in a month and 30 days, then you're okay. You're pretty good, right? Compared to everybody else. Look, Moonshot only missed 1. Luna Station missed 2. And then 5% feed missed none. So in the last 30 days. So it's pretty good, right? Okay, so some of the validators are good. Some of them are bad. And it's up to you to decide who's who. Burn it all. Brad's only missed 6. So in 30 days, not bad at all, right? So that's in the top. That's in the top 3. Actually, top 5, right? So, or maybe not top 5. Well, top 10, right? So because you got some people with 2 here and 4, so they're and then you got one with 1. Luna Rewards only missed 1 signature in the last 30 days, right? So we're in the top, and then you got one with 3. So you're in the top, like, I don't know, you're in the top 7 or something. Okay, so there you go. Hope you guys are doing. Actually, there's a bunch of people with 5s and 5s and 5s, so you're probably in top 15. All right, so top 10, top 15. How many people have missed only 10 or less? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There's 10. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 people, 29 validators have missed 10 or less in the last 30 days. All right. Now, that's that we need way more than that, but so 29. So we're in the top 29. We're in the top 29. So that's good. Right, we're in the top 29. Not of signatures missed. We're in the top 29. Not missing signatures. So people are getting their rewards. That's good. So keep it up, Brad. Keep it up, all nodes. Keep it up, everybody. That's in the top 29, and everybody else that's outside the top 29. Come on in and miss 10 signatures or less. We know human error does happen, so you're gonna miss a signature or two or three or maybe even 10 a month, but at least keep it at 10 a month or less so people can get the rewards, and you can also get your rewards and your commissions as well for securing the blockchain. Peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys next video. TFL and Do Kwon owe the SEC $4.4 billion. Was that the price for Do Kwon's freedom? I believe it is. Do Kwon himself is going to have to pay 200 million plus to SEC as well. I believe that was the price they set for Do Kwon's freedom and to remove the gag order and to not pursue them anymore, but now turn around and help them to come up and free them from the fat lady. So let's see what happens going forward here for Luna and Lunk and USTC. I believe they are now set free from the SEC's and manipulation and all types of stuff, and they are SEC has set them free at 4.4 billion. So that was that was the cost to be being set free from the SEC, and I believe today they were set free. Peace out, God, and I believe Do Kwon has been set free as well, and we're gonna hear from him. I guess we're gonna either hear from him soon, or we're gonna hear from Montenegro Court that he's able to now head towards Dubai. And so we'll see how that plays out. Peace out, God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.